hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Need someone to hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Need someone to hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling.
Welcome to my Colts franchise. We had a monster game last week. I don't think I recorded it for you guys, but we won 105-3 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And these are the updated rosters. That looks nothing like Josh Downs. But I don't care. Bro, I'm not giving Josh Downs that much. This guy's asking for too much. Literally, he's asking for too much.
I'm sleeping good at night, see the door don't got no locks. To be spiteful, she best friends with.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. Our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. He was a machine for them last week with several touchdowns on top of triple digits receiving. It's the Colts and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
Oh, CJ Stroud sucks. I'm a Colts fan, so I hate CJ Stroud. He eliminated us from the playoffs.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever
it's a rematch from Week 18. That game was kicked.
So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the second overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week one. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his second start in the NFL.
Oh yeah, Atu.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He'll get this into the hands
of
Collins.
That's a dime.
He'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Back to Mixon on first down. Taking it right down Broadway. Now he takes this one down.
You just got
come on. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Once again, they run with Mixon.
Oh my God, he just got juked. Come on, Kenny, you're better than this.
Rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 23.
In the next video, we'll be talking about that I played Madden 25 early. Yes, I've played Madden 25 early.
Stroud will throw it.
Whoa!
Looks like one of the DBs has it.
Somebody.
After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. As you saw, another one there. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44.
I gotta change JT's
first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
He's not a receiving back, he's a good
The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they get.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Hey, Matt Gay with the moves. He doesn't look gay to me.
When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them. But it's
If
just
we're
not
up
a good
big
play.
by like
the
the third
risk
quarter,
reward is really off
I'll
the
put
charts.
Matt Gay in
Not in your
at court.
favor. Run your
I'll
offense
take
out there,
Richardson
put it
out.
to
I know I
it.
have
If you wanna go for 2, but I'll be darned. They
what's his
ended up
name?
getting that one, didn't they?
Joe
So now we
Flacco
get set to see
as
Houston
backup,
for
and
their
then Sam
second drive of
Ehlinger
the
as
ball
another
game.
backup.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all
See if-
division games have a little extra to them.
Wait, before I go,
This game is situated
I'm just
because
gonna
at this
say
stage
that
of the
I'm
season,
gonna let you
it
guys
has that
watch the
little extra
game.
juice,
I don't want to be
but at the
yapping.
same time,
So,
it's not a make or break.
3
if this
football
were,
games.
Let's say week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Colts come after it and they block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And all that results in them having possession just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. And somebody better wake up pretty quick here. You give up the touchdown on the first drive of the game, then you get the ball and have a punt blocked.
I love how you phrased it. There better be a wake-up call in a hurry. Already down, gave up the punt block. That could make it a bigger hole to try and climb out of.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down. Well, Charles, we get a look here at the Colts 2023 draft class. Contributors up and down their 11 selections, but of course it's really touchdown. Jelani Woods, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. On for his second punt, and Colts come after it, and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partners, you well know every block punt a call. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And now out comes Houston.
Okay, ready?
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Smash, smash, reload, trap alert.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Oh, he bowls over him. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Richardson looking to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Richardson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Here now, 2nd and 4. And Richardson back to throw it. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
Get it.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. It feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Now it's Richardson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but then...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Diggs with a good footwork. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Now 2nd and 5. Now Stroud. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman. 47 yards. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play.
He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. Josh Downs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then. But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Colts to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Richardson. And this will be caught at the 30. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for Indy. 61 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Richardson looking to throw this. Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Dragon 60.
Here's Richardson to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Mixing up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a 1-yard gain on the... to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
A solid stiff arm.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. defense.
They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Inside handoff to Mixon. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And Stroud now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. Not a bad day at the office there. Maybe he would like the catch number to go up a little bit, but I think most guys would say 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. That's okay.
I think if the catch number goes up, we start talking about the record books, because at that pace, this type of efficiency, oh yeah, I think I'd throw it to him a little bit more often.
And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. Richardson to the air on first down. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. First and 10, Taylor now. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are pouring it on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's... The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And here comes the Texans now. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Stroud. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Mills again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
24 yards the gain there, another first down as well. And look, nice in the 4th quarter, but still not. As they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Mills. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play fake, Mills. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Texans send the punter out, and he's had all kinds of problems just getting punts off so far. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
There he goes, left side. He may go. 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Taylor diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get it. You know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. He has that instinct. I think they hold their blocks just a little bit longer.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Houston set to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Mills. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing, Mills. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters. And this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
At the 50-yard line.
Mills now from the 50. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The Texans send the punter out. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth. And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Flacco looking to throw for it. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow.
Fix my cheek real quick. What you mean you don't know how I'm stepping? What you mean you don't know what I'm repping? I'm good on my hood like they call